Hello, I'm Instructor Ma. Welcome to the World Hapkido News Show, your complete resource for Hapkido news, events, and entertainment. Before we get started, remember to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notifications when we post new videos like this one. Now on with the show.
Thank you for tuning in. This is Richard Hackworth with the World Hapkido News Show. And today is kind of a special episode because I am going to be absolutely, unapologetically, brutally honest with a no BS show here, giving you the facts about Hapkido history, Hapkido training, and my personal philosophy on what made training in Korea so special. So take a moment to go ahead and subscribe to our channel, like, comment, do all those great things. We're going to have a short message from one of our sponsors, and then we'll get right into the show. Thank you so much for making us, as I've been told earlier today, I was told that we are the #1 Hapkido podcast in the world. And that is thanks to your support. So continue to like, comment, and share. And thank you once again for making us the #1 Hapkido show.
WorldHapkidoNews.com, the world's leader in Hapkido news, training, philosophy, fellowship, and support.
I would like to start today's show by setting the record straight. There is only one true founder of the Korean martial art of Hapkido, and that is Chae Young-sul. Hapkido is the Korean translation of the art that Chae Young-sul learned in Japan. The art that he created in Korea is called Hapkido. Anyone who doesn't present that information, who supports the lies and the misinformation that's out there, is being dishonest and should not be allowed to even teach Hapkido. The founder of Hapkido, Chae Young-sul, should be respected, even though he's gone. Now, the founder of a style or a kwan is not the founder of the art. He is only the founder of the style or his version of that art that was founded, which would be Jihan Jae, who founded Songmu Kwan. But as many of you know, Jihan Jae is a convict who was exiled from his country because he was a participant in the cause of the death of 2 people. While he was in prison, he made changes to his style and later called it Shinmu Hapkido, which he propagated in the United States and in Europe during the 25 plus years that he was exiled from Korea. Now, the fact that he was the president of the Hapkido Association when that happened does not give him any authority. You see, if the president of a university gets thrown in prison for his connection to the cause of 2 deaths, that he is not allowed to issue university degrees on his own after that, just because he used to be the president of the university. And the same holds true for a martial art. And sadly, this has happened in more than one Korean martial art. When you get a black belt rank certificate from the head of your school or kwan, that's just like receiving a thank you card from your high school history teacher instead of an actual high school diploma from the county that you went to high school in. The level of authority is completely different. Now, in the International Independent Hapkido Alliance and the USA Hapkido Union as their American national governing body, we support and promote the practical Hapkido that was taught and passed on by Chae Young-sul and his students. If you want to be a part of the original Hapkido, If you want to practice authentic, practical, pragmatic Hapkido that works in self-defense, then we are the organization for you. Organizations that teach the Jihan J brand or any of his affiliates, their Hapkido is what we call demonstration Hapkido, because those people wanted to be the next Bruce Lee. They wanted to be movie stars. So they added limitless numbers of kicks that don't work in real fights, techniques that are not of any use in a real fight, and we'll be demonstrating that in some videos very shortly. But I just want you to know that there is a way to practice authentic Hapkido, that there is an organization for you to belong to that supports the true history of Hapkido. And the USA Hapkido Union is that organization in the United States. Internationally, it would be our governing body, the International Independent Hapkido Alliance. And on behalf of both of those organizations, I would like to thank you, our listener, for making this, the World Hapkido News Show, the most popular Hapkido podcast on the internet, bar none. Thank you for your support. If you practice taekwondo, tangsudo, Hapkido, judo, or any other Korean martial art, you will find the top experts in the world in our community at facebook.com/groups/Korean martial arts. We invite you to join today. Welcome back, and thank you for sticking with us and for supporting our sponsors. I hope that you'll visit their websites. In this next section, I want to talk about the training that goes on with the USA Hapkido Union and the International Independent Hapkido Alliance. As governing bodies for the Korean martial art of Hapkido, we base all of our training on the step-by-step system of going up the belt ranks, and then at third dan, being able to attend an instructor's course, which would make you eligible for fourth dan in the future. If you have not attended an instructor's course, then you are not eligible for valid Hapkido rank from an organization. You would only be eligible for a school certificate or a style certificate. To get a recognized Hapkido organizational certificate, you must meet those requirements. And then even after instructor, there's a master's course, which covers the 36 pillars of Hapkido, the 36 things that, according to Che Young-sul, are required to become an actual master of the martial art of Hapkido. And we are the only organization in the United States providing this training. Many of you listening probably have never even heard of the 36 pillars, but that is available in our master's course. And then, of course, later on, after 6th dan, you're eligible to go to the Grandmaster's course. And the Grandmaster's course, or at 6th dan even, you're allowed to attend the Grandmaster's course, which is primarily leadership training so that you are able to help lead Hapkido on a regional, state, or even a national level. And some of you will even participate on the international level. So if you're interested in having a career in Hapkido, that is your career path, to go up the black belt ranks to the rank of 3rd dan, to attend an instructor's course, and then be eligible for 4th dan, and then later attend the master's course, which would make you eligible for 6th dan, and so forth. Now, there is a way to get legitimate credentials for a Hapkido instructor without attending the instructor's course. Attending the instructor's course is the preferred method, but you are eligible if your instructor is an internationally certified and recognized Grandmaster to attend 2 years of mentorship training and leadership training within the school as an apprentice. And at the end of that 2 years of apprenticeship, you are eligible to apply for, with your instructor's recommendation, and receive the Hapkido instructor's certificate. So I hope that all of that has been clear. And if you have questions about any of this, feel free to email us at worldhapkidonews@gmail.com. And moving forward on the educational aspects of this, we do have some courses coming up that I want to tell you about. Every June, the International Independent Hapkido Alliance conducts a weapons course here in the United States at our current headquarters in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And in November of each year, there's an instructor's certification course that is held. At both of those courses, there's an opportunity to test for your next black belt rank. So if you're looking to move up in rank, that is an opportunity for you to go attend that training and receive recognition and graduate to the next black belt level of rank, whether that's 4th Dan, 5th Dan, or above. Now, 6th Dan traditionally is the last physical exam for Hapkido. And to attend a 6th Dan exam, you need at least the recommendation of 3 grandmasters, which are 3 6th Dans or above, to approve your promotion. So keep that in mind. And once again, if you have any questions about any of this, feel free to reach out to me at worldhapkidonews@gmail.com. All right, time to take a commercial break. Thank you for watching the show. Thank you for making us the world's most popular Hapkido podcast. We are the only organization supporting the Hapkido community with a Hapkido-only podcast. And we appreciate all of your support and understanding the amount of work and effort that goes into doing this. And it is available for free to the entire Hapkido community. I'll be back after these messages. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time for you, yes you, to follow the world's leading martial arts profile at Instagram.com/WMA Media Official, where you can get the most motivational, inspirational, and educational advice from the world's leading martial arts organizations all in one place. This is Richard Hackworth, President of the USA Hapkido Union and Vice President of the International Independent Hapkido Alliance, and I am back with the third segment of our show today. Thank you for supporting our sponsors. Thank you for supporting this show. And I just wanted to address something today, because the question that I get asked the most about the years that I spent training in Korea was, what is the difference in training in Korea and in training in the United States? And I would say the difference primarily is the leadership structure and retention. Because of the leadership training that goes on, people are encouraged to stay for the additional black belt levels. Whereas in the United States, most people drop out after first degree. And honestly, most of those schools have very little to offer in the way of training after first degree. As a matter of fact, they'll often borrow from other martial arts as a way to have something to add to the curriculum because their own training was incomplete. But along with the leadership, I would say that it is the level of intensity in the training. And I know some people might even describe it as brutal. But the truth is, the rigorous training was the thing that we were most proud of. That at the end of a day of training, or even a class, that the more physically demanding it was, the more we were challenged physically, mentally, and emotionally, the more we liked it and the more we drew together as a group. And it improved the camaraderie because you knew that you were part of a group of guys that endured that we went through that together. You know, it's kind of like what the feeling would be like to go through military basic training obstacle course, something that intense as far as a training level goes. And people pride themselves on the level of intensity. So we would often help push each other. If you saw somebody that looked like they were getting a little tired, we would all encourage that person and push them to keep going, to keep doing their best, to dig a little deeper, and to find that warrior spirit that's buried deep within them. And that strength of character, the mental strength to keep going when you are physically exhausted, mentally and emotionally spent, that you know that you have the support of your friends and your classmates and those other instructors and black belts that are there with you. And it drives you to become your best. And that is the part of the training that we enjoyed the most. Not the learning of new techniques, and of course we all enjoy learning new things, but the fact that we were challenged every single class, physically, mentally, and spiritually, to give it our all and to do our best, is what made us so proud to be in that Hapkido class, or so proud to be a black belt or an instructor or in the leadership course, whatever our position was in the school. We served with pride, and we enjoyed every bit of it because we knew that all of us were sticking it out together, that we were not alone, and that we were part of a group of highly motivated, highly skilled, insanely dedicated people that were in love with their martial art. We were Hapkido fanatics. Almost Hapkido addicts, I could say. And there was nothing that we enjoyed more than that time. And it was rare for somebody to miss a class. And when they did, you knew that you could ask the instructor, hey, where's this guy at? And he could tell you, because if somebody was going to miss a class, they would call, because they knew that by missing that class, they were letting their friends down. They were letting their classmates down. And it was unavoidable, and they were going to make up for it the next time that they came. So I hope that during this special episode of today's show, where we got in a little more personal, a little more transparent on my feelings, my thoughts, and my influences in the Hapkido community, I just want to say that you're not alone. You know, with the USA Hapkido Union, yeah, you run your school the way you want to. You run your school on your own. You run it by yourself, but not without support, not without encouragement. We are there to help you every step of the way. And if you ever need assistance, you can reach out to us. You can call, or always feel free to email me at worldhapkidonews@gmail.com, and I'll be glad to help. Thanks again for watching today's show. Thank you for making us the world's most popular Hapkido podcast. Be sure to share this link with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please go ahead and subscribe. It means more to us than you know. And then that way you'll get notifications so that you never miss a single episode. So we'll be back next week with some more great and exciting Hapkido information. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.
I'm Instructor Ma, and along with your show hosts and sponsors, we thank you for watching today's show. Be sure to share this with your friends, subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss a single exciting episode. You can visit our sponsors by the following links in the video descriptions.